Holy guacamole! Little Red Hen makes guacamole. Retold by Susan Wood and illustrated by Laura Gonzalez. One day, Little Red Hen was hungry for guacamole. She looked around her cozy cocina. She had masa and cumin. She had beans and queso, but she didn't have any avocados. And there's no guacamole without avocados. So Little Red Hen trotted to the avocado grove. Holy guacamole, she clucked. That's a tall tree. Coati, will you help me gather avocados for my guacamole? Not I, snorted Coati. I'm hanging out, but I'll help eat it when it's done, Gallinita Roja. Nothing beats a tasty guacamole. Then I'll gather the avocados myself, said Little Red Hen, and she did. Now Little Red Hen had her avocados, but she needed tomatoes. There's no guacamole without tomatoes. So Little Red Hen trotted to the vegetable garden. Holy squawkamole, she clucked. Those tomato vines are tangly. Snake, will you help me pluck tomatoes for my guacamole? Not I, hissed Snake. I'm all tied up, but I'll help eat it when it's done, Gallinita Roja. Nothing beats a tasty guacamole. Then I'll pluck the tomatoes myself, said Little Red Hen, and she did. Now Little Red Hen had her avocados and tomatoes, but she needed onions. There's no guacamole without onions. So Little Red Hen trotted to the onion patch. Holy guacamole, she clucked. Those onions are buried so deep. Will you help me dig onions for my guacamole? Not I, grunted Armadillo. I gotta jump, but I'll help eat it when it's done, Gallinita Roja. Nothing beats a tasty guacamole. Then I'll dig the onions myself, said Little Red Hen, and she did. Now Little Red Hen had her avocados, tomatoes, and onions, but she needed cilantro. There's no guacamole without cilantro. So Little Red Hen trotted to the herb garden. Holy guacamole, she clucked. That cilantro is bushy. Iguana, will you help me snip cilantro for my guacamole? Not I, chirped Iguana. I'm busy basking. But I'll help eat it when it's done, Gallinita Roja. Nothing beats a tasty guacamole. Then I'll snip the cilantro myself, said Little Red Hen, and she did. Now Little Red Hen had her avocados, tomatoes, onions, and cilantro, and she needed to mash and mix them. There's no guacamole without mashing and mixing. So Little Red Hen trotted back to her casa. Holy guacamole, she clucked. This molcajete is a lot of work. Who will help me mash and mix? Not I, hissed Snake. Not I, grunted Armadillo. Not I, snorted Coati. Not I, chirped Iguana. But we'll help eat it when it's done, Gallinita Roja, they said together. Nothing beats a tasty guacamole. Then I'll mash and mix myself, said Little Red Hen, and she did. Then she added something special. At last, the guacamole was done. The avocados were creamy, the tomatoes were tangy, the onions were zesty, the cilantro smelled heavenly. Holy guacamole, Little Red Hen clucked. That's a lot of guacamole. Who will help me eat this? I will, hissed Snake. I will, grunted Armadillo. I will, chirped Iguana. I will, snorted Coati. Nothing beats a tasty guacamole, they said together. Coati tucked it into a taco. Snake scooped it up with a tortilla. Armadillo rolled it into a burrito. Iguana slurped it straight. Suddenly, they stopped chewing. They huffed and puffed. They winced and wheezed. They sweated and slobbered. Holy guacamole, they all hollered. That's a smoking hot guacamole. Little Red Hen smiled. Nothing beats a tasty guacamole, she clucked. And together they ate every spicy bit. The end.